Hi, it's Cara, and today we'll be doing my January TBR. So I did say I was cutting down on the amount of books I was planning to read each month so that I could read some bigger books. But there's a lot of books I want to read. So today we're going to be really ambitious with this TBR, but I'm very aware that my likelihood of actually reading all these is very low. I even have an expected finish TBR and then a no chance in hell part of the TBR. But we'll just get going. So first off, we have the book that I am actually currently reading, which is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. And by currently reading, I mean I've read the prologue this morning. This is the first in a trilogy of fantasy, intense greatness. Brandon Sanderson has an amazing reputation, and I just need to read something by him, okay? So I'm starting with this one. This follows a group of people who consume metals and it gives them powers. I'm enjoying it so far, even though I've only read the prologue. Then after that is a book I have to read this month, because if I don't read it this month, it's technically my dad's copy, and then I will never get a chance to read it. And that is Career of Evil by Robert Galbraith, the third Cormoran Strike novel. Dad got this for Christmas. I gave it to him for Christmas this year. He owns the rest of the series as well. And I just need to read it, okay? These are crime fiction. Amazing. J.K. Rowling is a genius, as per always, and I'm excited to read this. Then I also want to read The Herb of Grace and The Cat's Eye Shell by Kate Forsyth. This is book 3 and 4 in the Chain of Charm series. I said I want to read the whole of these this year, so... Sorry, my glasses were falling down. We might as well start straight away. These are great to fit in between bigger books because they're so tiny and they take like half a day to read. So I'm trying to get 2 of these read this month. These are historical fiction set during Cromwell's reign following a group of gypsies. And they are obviously middle grade. Then we have You by Caroline Kepnes. This is a psychological thriller following a stalker told from his perspective about a girl he's following. I mainly want to read this month because I have a review copy of the sequel, Hidden Bodies, on my Kindle, on my iPad in the Kindle app, and I want to read that next month. So I need to read this. I've heard amazing things. I'm so excited. The next 2 books I want to read because I've had review copies on my Kindle from NetGalley for so long and I just haven't got around to reading these, even though I now have physical copies, but let me show them to you. The first is Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevre, which is the first book in a trilogy, the His Fair Assassins trilogy, about female assassins. That's all I know. Historical fiction looks great. I have all 3, and I have this one also on my Kindle as a review copy. So I need to read this to actually do that review. This book came out ages ago, and I haven't reviewed it. Even though, technically, I think it was just as the 3rd one was coming out that I got the review copy. They were trying to get promotional with it. But still, that was ages ago. I need to read this. And then Talon by Julie Kagawa. I also have book 2 of this, which is Rogue, and the 3rd one comes out this year. Again, I received this as a review copy, and like a proper one for that. Like it was coming out, and I picked up a physical copy, and I still haven't read it or to review it, so I'm going to attempt to do that this month. This is about dragons, but with a unique twist. I believe they can turn into humans. Sounds great. I also, if I get a chance, want to read Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, because I want to slowly reread the whole series, perhaps 1 a month, which means I'm up to this one. So yeah. I would also like to read The Cure for Dreaming by Kat Winters. This looks amazing. Like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, I believe it has pictures and things occasionally through it. Yeah. Creepy pictures, and it's supposed to be a supernatural creepy thing, and it just looks great. I'm so excited for this. I've just had it on my shelf. Oh, I was going to show you. It looks gorgeous naked. It's got this maroon cover. Gorgeous. And I've had this on my shelf for a while, and I want to read it. And then finally, in my actual, probably will get read TBR, I have Afterwards by Scott Westerfeld. This is the second book in this haul that's on my Big Books of 2016 challenge, my 2016 Big Book Challenge, the first one being The Final Empire. I just like, so there's 12 books, but there are a few months where I might not get any read. Like February, I don't intend to read any big books because I've got a different plan for that month. So I need to fit a second one in one of the other months. So if I can read this month in January, that would be great as well. This is it has two stories, which is like the white and black across the top. I think they intertwine. One is Lizzie, who is in a supernatural story that is being written by Darcy, the other main character, and Darcy's story is about the publishing world. So I'm really excited to read this. It's big, obviously. It's in the Big Book Challenge. And then we have this set of books that if I miraculously finish all those, I can go on to, because there's some other stuff I would love to read. There is The Revolution of Ivy by Amy Engel, which is book 2 in the duology, so the conclusion to the Book of Ivy. It's a dystopia where the girls of one warring side are married to the boys of the other. The first one was good, and I want to pick up this one. Similarly, we have 10,000 Skies Above You by Claudia Gray, which is the sequel to 1,000 Pieces of You. These are dimension travel romance books. They're not the most amazing. The first one I think I gave 4 stars. It was good. It wasn't stunning, but it was good. And the covers are gorgeous. So if I get a chance, I would also like to read this month as well. These ones will hopefully get pushed later into, like, I will read them this year. If I don't read them this month, they just might get pushed back a little bit. And finally, if a miracle happens, I would also like to read The Well of Ascension and The Hero of Ages, or as much of these as I possibly can, if I get a chance, because I didn't include sequels on my Big Book Challenge, but I would like to read more than just the first book in this trilogy this year if I get a chance. So, there's these. So these are the books I'm hoping to read in the month of January. There you go, they're all in the shut. It's ambitious, I know, crazy ambitious actually, but I'm nothing if not crazy, so you'll see in my wrap-up how I'm going. Hopefully I'll film some reviews of some of these to cut down on my wrap-up, which I mentioned in my wrap-up I was interested in doing, and have been trying to do, plus also more reviews. Reviews are great. So I will see you soon with hopefully some review videos. I also am looking into the idea of filming some coloring book videos, because I think that's going to be a new passion of mine in the new year. And I will see you soon with another video, because there will be one. Just look out for it, and I will see you then. Bye!